Alright, Shalom. Let me start by giving all praise, honor, and glory due unto Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the house of David. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God. Yahushai is the true name of the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, who the world refers to as Jesus Christ. Bahasham. It's in the name of Rakha Kodash is the Holy Spirit, and also Shalom to the 144,000 men that's laboring in this truth for the sake of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and Shalom to the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children that may be listening in all truth and in sincerity. Shalom. It's your brother Kodash coming back here with another video through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and also from the GMS West Palm, GMS Salt Camp. And the title of this video, Lord willing, is Babylon is one big city, and what sparked me to do this video, I've actually been meditating on that, and I heard, I believe one of the brothers, it was like Babylon is just one big ass city, because it doesn't matter where you go, if you go to so-called Texas, if you go to Chicago, if you go to Georgia, if you go to Tennessee, everybody doing the same shit, man. As far as people in this world, everybody's listening to the same types of music. Alright, everybody wear the designer. It's the same cycle everywhere you go. Everybody just working, It's just one big ass city. Everybody just do the same thing no matter where you go. Especially, brothers in this truth, you go to different cities to visit other brothers. It's the same concept, man. The same type of people, the same type of doctrines, So that's all Babylon is, just one big city. And the scriptures speak on that Babylon, refers to as that great city. Alright, so let me read a few precepts here, and Lord willing, this video is edifying. This is Revelation chapter 14, starting at verse 8. It says, "And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation, and kindred, and tongue, and people, saying with a loud voice, Fear the Most High, and give glory to Him." So why is this angel having, the everlasting gospel to preach, to every nation, kindred, and tongue of people? All right, first and foremost, because the children of Israel has been scattered abroad. All right, going back to the curses, Deuteronomy 28 and 64. As well as other scriptures, James 1:1, to the 12 tribes scattered abroad, greeting. All right, that's why we have to teach to all nations first and foremost, and also to give these other nations their judgment. All right, because it says to prophesy against Mount Seir, prophesy against Moab, prophesy against Ammon. All right, so we're prophesying against these other nations, telling them that they're going into slavery. All right, verse 7, it says, saying with a loud voice, Fear the Most High, and give glory to Him, for the hour of His judgment is come, and worship Him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the fountains of waters. And that's the thing people don't understand. They understand they worship their creation more than they worship the Creator, man. It says worship Him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the fountains of waters. And when you go into that even deeper, that's actually a cut, to people that say certain groups, really Sakari mainly, you're not supposed to worship Yahweh Shai. Okay, because also we know the Most High, Yahweh, created everything through Yahweh Shai, but Yahweh Shai made the heavens and the earth, man. So that's a cut. It says, and worship Him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the fountains of the waters. It says, and there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen. Is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornications. You know, so all these, Babylon has all types of nations here. You know, you got Moab, you got Ammon, you got Japheth. All right, you got Esau, of course. All right, you got a little bit of Ham here. Okay, you got all nations here, man. Okay, you got the Russians. Okay, you got Ishmael. You got Elam. Okay, you got all different types of nations here, and all these other nations, they're following the madness, the philosophies of America, man. You know, and Babylon is fallen as we speak. You know, it's fallen. It says that great city. You know, and you go into that word city. You know, it really comes from the word citizen. You know, because a city is a group of citizens, a community of citizens. Okay, you know, so this great city is going to fall, man. That was the point there. Let me go to Revelations 18. And you see, I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna start at verse 8. Revelations 18 and 8. It says, "Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her." Speaking of Babylon. "And the kings of the earth, who have committed a fornication and lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, You know, so these different so-called kings of these different nations, all right, that's making money off America, all right, they're going to be in a sad case, you know, when America is destroyed. And these other nations, they know, man. These other so-called kings, they know Babylon is going to be destroyed, man. All right, it says, verse 10, "Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come." Because America is going to be destroyed in 1 hour. It says, "And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth her merchandise anymore." So the collapse of America, you know, is going to leave these other different nations, countries, you know, they're going to leave them it's going to leave them in a bad case. All right, and they're going to go into slavery as well, man. You know, well, Babylon is going to be destroyed, but these other different kings, man, all right, they're going to be taken captive. All right, it says, "The merchants of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all Bayan wood and all manner of vessels of ivory and all manner of vessels of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men." Excuse me. You know, so that's what America capitalizes off of, man. You know, those last two, you know, that's brutal, man. Slaves, man, and souls of men. You know, so this place is vile, man. You know, they go down the list, you know, with all the good merchandise, you know, but towards the end, you see the wickedness of this place, man. souls of men. All right, because a lot of people, you know, sell their soul, you know, to the give their life. Pretty much selling your soul is like you giving your life over to Satan, man. All right, and that's what a lot of these people do here in Babylon. You know, so they can obtain, you know, these temporary and uncertain riches. All right, and I'm gonna read down to verse 18. It says, verse 14, Revelation 18 and 14, and the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which are dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, and saying, Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught. That's why you shouldn't invest in this place, man. All right, you shouldn't invest in Babylon, man, because it says in 1 hour that great riches come to naught. You know, so when Jacob's trouble hit, you know, you want to take that charagma, that C to the H to the I to the P, you know, so you can keep your temporary riches, man. All right, it's going to eventually come to naught, man, because America is going to be destroyed, and your riches are going to be destroyed right along with it. Then what you got, man? You got nothing. All right, because you invested yourself in uncertain riches, man. It says, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all company and ships and sailor and as many as trade by sea stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? So the Lord is going to bring this lofty city down, man. All right, when you go into that word lofty, it says exalted, of high rank. It says with high purpose. You know, so America, Babylon has a high purpose. All right, a lot of people are making money off this place. You know, you go here to the book of Isaiah chapter 26, and let me start at the top. Isaiah chapter 1, the point is at verse 5. Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 1. And it reads, in that day shall this song be sung in the land of Judah. We have a strong city. All right, because even Jerusalem, all right, the Israelites, we're referred to as a city. And let me just get a quick precept here. Revelations 21. Salakia. No, it's Revelations 21 and Revelations 21 and verse, I'll just read verse 2. And it says, and I, John, let me start at the top, Revelation 21 and 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High, out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. All right, so the elect come out of them chariots, man. All right, we're going to be that strong city. And And I'm going to get another one, verse 10, Revelation 21:10. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from the Most High. All right, that great city, we're that real great city, the elect, Lord willing, we know that number. This is Isaiah 26 and verse 1 again says, "In that day shall this song be sung in the land of Judah. We have a strong city. Salvation will the Most High appoint for walls and bulwarks. Open ye the gates, that the righteous nation which keepeth the truth may enter in." All right, what's those gates? The kingdom of heaven. You got going back to Revelations 21. The gates on a. Let me just go to it real quick. Revelations 21 and 11. It says, I'm gonna start at 11. It says, "Having the glory of the Most High." Let me read just. Let me go back to 10. Revelations 21 and 10 says, "And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from the Most High, having the glory of the Most High." So what's that glory of the Most High? That brightness, that spiritual powers, those new bodies. All right, immortality. It says, "And her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal." That pureness. It says, "And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel." And that's another cut. The kingdom of heaven only has 12 gates. All right, for the children of Israel. It says, "On the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates." 4 times 3, that's 12. So that's the 12 tribes. It says, "And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb." So the 12 apostles of Yahushua. All right. "12 foundations, 12 foundations, 12 gates, 12 times 12, 144. Going back to Isaiah. Isaiah 26 and verse 2 says, "Open ye the gates, that the righteous nation which keepeth the truth may enter in. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. Trust in the Lord Yahweh forever, for in the Lord Yahweh is everlasting strength." See, it says Jehovah here, but we know the name of the Lord in the Paleo-Hebrew and ancient Hebrew tongue is Yahweh. No J's, no E's, no O's, no V's. All right, so it's Yahweh. It says, "For in the Lord Yahweh is everlasting strength. For he bringeth," this is the point, "for he bringeth down them that dwelleth, for he bringeth down them that dwell on high." And who dwells on high? All right, Esau, Edom, whose habitation is high, exalted himself as the eagle. It says, "The lofty city, he layeth it low." And Babylon is a lofty city, very exalted. All right, it says, "He layeth it low, even to the ground. He bringeth it even to the dust." And that's what America is going to be when the Lord is done with it. It's going to be dust. All right, it says in Malachi 4:1, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch." See, this place is going to be complete dust field, man. All right, a place to be inhabited only by unclean animals. All right, the Komodo dragon, what it says, like the cormorant. All right, the owl. All right, this place is gonna be desert, man. And I'm gonna close with this. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10. And I'm going to start at the top. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. And that's how the kingdom of heaven is going to be in complete order. Because we're going to have wise judges, starting with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, then elect on down, instructing the people. It says, and we're going to have those new bodies as well. We're going to be instructing the people. We still got to be instructing these heathens because they're not going to have these new bodies. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is, so I can read that again, verse 2, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Hey, save the elect, man. All right, all these motherfuckers here are the same, man. All right, it don't matter what city you go into, you're gonna have a wicked nigga smoking weed, committing adultery. The same shit everywhere, man. All right, because everybody's drinking the wine of Babylon, man. Everybody's falling after Esau, Edom. Save the elect. Verse 3, it says, an unwise king destroyeth his people. All right, so Esau, he's a so-called king of this world. He's even destroying his own people. It says, like, to heed that is harmful to himself, he that is not good to himself, roughly paraphrasing. Let me see. Yeah, this is verse 5. Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, chapter 14 and 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. So he's evil to himself, man. So who is he going to be good to? Esau, Edom, man. Nobody. Verse 3, Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 10, verse 3. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. You see? So that's why Babylon is all fucked up, man. Because you got Esau, Edom, the bases of men, ruling this place, man. In verse 4, let me read 4 and 5. Sirach chapter 10, verse 4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Because Esau is not profitable right now. So in due time, when these prophecies play out, the Lord is going to set up the nation of Israel. He's going to set up the elect. He's going to set up Yahushua and the elect to rule this place. All right, Babylon's going to be destroyed, but we still going to rule on planet Earth. It says, in the hand of the Most High, verse 5, in the hand of the Most High is the prosperity of man. So the Lord controlling the fact that Esau is in rulership. He's controlling that. It says, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor. You see? So the Lord is in control, of this devil. He's going to take him out of power real soon. All right, so with that, Lord willing, this video is edifying. I'm going to close with that and give all praise, honor, and glory due unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai Bahasham, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the house of David. And to the next lesson, I say Shalom and a blah blah blah. Shalom.